Michail, are you good?
You come off a big win against Manchester United. You won it late, a good second half performance. That must give the team a bit of confidence, like it was almost a sign of perseverance.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of the things we believe that we're doing okay this year. Obviously, you learn a new philosophy, you learn a new way to play. It's a complete contrast of what we were doing last year. Last year we were very compact and playing more counter-attacking football. This year will be more expansive, trying to play more possession-based football. So it's going to take its time for us to build into the season and pick up everything that's going on so far. But I feel like the season's going okay, and yeah, it's a massive 3 points, and hopefully we can take that 3 points and go on a little run before the break.
Yeah, it does almost seem like you do that kind of thing where you show a bit of improvement as the season goes along. Do you almost feel more motivated as the season goes on?
I'm motivated from the very first game of the season, but it might take me a bit of time to pick up my form. But normally beginning the season, over the last couple of years, I normally go on a run of scoring goals and then I kind of dry out. But obviously this year, my form's been picking up as the season's been going on. I ain't got enough goals though for myself, that's what I believe. So hopefully I can get a turn in that and get more goals.
You've had this longevity in the Premier League. What is your secret to being such a stalwart?
My resilience. Every time someone comes in, I always believe in myself, I always believe in my ability, I always believe I can do it. My body hasn't given up on me either. I'm still as quick as I was, I'm still as strong as I was. So as long as my body hasn't given up on me, I know for a fact I can keep doing it, I can still do jobs. And as I get older, it becomes more easier because my mind's wiser, because I've obviously got more experience in it. So I feel like that is the reason why it's helping me. And I have the resilience to want to keep going and want to keep playing because I enjoy football.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound like you're going to stop anytime soon, but I feel like you get to that age where you start thinking about life after football. Have you given it any thought, and like, when you call it a day, you're going to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do next?
Yeah, definitely. I've thought about it. That's why I started doing my podcast. That's why I started doing Monday Night Football and started doing things like that, because I want to get into presenting. I want to get into more entertainment side of things. So as well as I'm doing my football, I'm doing my things outside of football. So once I do say it's time, I can walk into the next step of my life.
Yeah, and the podcasting thing, how do you find that balance while still being a player? Because, you know, in this day and age, you can say something very small and it can get blown out of proportion.
For me, I'm just me. Like, if someone wants to take offense or someone wants to feel like I've said something that they disagree with, then everyone has their own opinion. But I'm going to say my opinion because it's my opinion. And that's what I believe in. If I say something and I don't believe it myself, then someone can have an opinion on me and then it might affect me. But I am truly me and I'll forever be truly me. So if I say something, it's because that's how I feel it is. So I don't care what anyone else says.
Yeah, 100%. I get you totally on that. You and Callum Wilson obviously had a few episodes together. Did that affect the way you guys faced each other on the field at all?
Nah, not at all. One thing is you can be friends outside the pitch, but as soon as you step in those four lines, then we're all enemies. Like, you see it. You see people play together internationally, but on the pitch, they're smashing each other. So it's just one of those things where if we're on team, we're teammates. If we're not on the team, we're not. It's not until we get off the field, then we are friends again.
Yeah, I think those are the best relationships, when you can find that balance, right?
Yeah, definitely. Because obviously, at the end of the day, we've all got a job to do. And you're trying to prevent us from doing our job. So if you prevent me from doing my job, that's preventing me from making money for me to help my kids. So at the end of the day, my kids are more important than my friendship.
Yeah. Just last one on the podcasting thing. If you could have one guest or two guests on a podcast, who would that be?
Kevin Hart and Denzel Washington.
Ooh, any particular reason why?
Kevin Hart because I think he's a very funny guy, and Denzel Washington because I feel like what the career that he's had, but also how he speaks about life and things like that, it's a lot I can learn from him.